you wanna have it, so I'm gonna rock it up. I'm gonna shake it up. Gonna ball it up.
Hi guys, so for this video, in case you haven't read the title, I am going to go through all the pomades that I own, from worst to best. Now, to me, every pomade I show you, that is all I've got. What I'm going to show you now is every product that I have pomade wise. The reason I've got, to me it's a lot, the reason I've got these is either they've been given to me as a gift, or it's when I was messing around trying to find the right combination and the right product that will work with my hair for how I style it and my hair type. Hence why there are a few that I use more than others. That doesn't mean to say I am not going to use them all. I'll get them used. It's just I prefer some more than others. One of which I never intend to use again, hence the one that's going to be the worst product. I know a lot of people like to see videos on people's opinions on pomades, and obviously there's loads of products out there and everybody's different with a hair type and how they style it. Obviously guys, you're not going to exactly style it the same way as me. People are going to style their hair differently. Obviously you're going to have different textures. Your hair is going to want to hold a certain way. Some people are going to need heavier holds, and other people can get away with a light to medium hold. But just for the fun of it, I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pomades here. I do use them all, and I will use them all, and I don't intend on buying any more until I've used up and I've got about 2 tins left. But unless somebody buys me any as a present, which I'm not going to take no for an answer, I'm not going to turn it down. Of course I'm grateful, it saves me going out and buying some in the shop. So otherwise, unless somebody buys it me as a present, I will still use them. I will still try. I'm up for trying it. I'm up for trying anything. Personally, when it comes to having to buy some more when I run out, I am going to stick with what I know works, and wherever it's available, I'll buy it. What's the point of me messing around and making myself more stressed out trying to find something else that works when I know there's already something there that works? Anyway, I'll get on with it. Starting with worst product. Now, this might come as a surprise to some of you, because I'll admit, when I first started looking, when I first used to style my hair, all I used was hairspray. Until I started looking on YouTube, and it was through YouTube. Those of you that have heard of Rockabilly Ben, he now has a channel called The Vintage Throwback. It wasn't until I watched his channel I realised there was a product called pomade. I had only ever used hairspray, and I fell into the trap of buying this product because it was so hyped up. It was always spoken about. A couple of years back it was raved about to the hilt. There was a female version of it and a male version of it, and this is the Suavecita. I hate this product with a vengeance. It does nothing for my hair. I hate it. The only thing I'd say I like, I can put up with, I don't mind it, is the smell of it. Now, yes, there's a lot of, I've used a bit. When Madman came to stay, I made him use it, purely and simply because I knew I was never going to touch it, and he's got very thick hair, and it doesn't rip his hair out when he uses it. It does mine. I hate it. I try and style with it, and I have baby hairs at the back here that sometimes stick up. Yes, it glues them down, but when I move my hand away, my hair's still stuck to my hand. And my hair's that stiff, it just goes like cardboard. I might as well have put super glue in it. I hate the stuff, so I'm getting rid of that. Next, they're not the worst, but it's not the best neither. They both have pros and cons. They're both pretty much as bad and as good as each other. Right. This was actually the next product that I bought, the second product, when I realised that Suavecita was shit. I decided to go and try something else, and that was the smear. Now, this was a bit better. It's still, I hate the smell of it. It's like strawberries and cream ice cream that's gone off in the fridge. And the smell, if it was a nice scent, I wouldn't mind, because it does linger in your hair and you walk around for about half a day and you can still smell it. And if it smelled nice and I could put up with the smell, I wouldn't care. But I don't like the smell too much. But compared to the Suavecita, this, I can actually style my hair quite well. It still is a little bit too sticky, and you find yourself trying to style your hair and your bits of hair stick to your hand. But I can put up with this. It's not as bad. It doesn't make your hair as stiff. So that was the next one. Now this next product I had made for me. Now, if you've ever heard of a perfume called Gucci Guilty, I love that perfume. My dad bought it for me, and it's not cheap, but my dad bought it for me as a present. I love the smell of the stuff. And somebody told me, I keep saying and a lot, I've just been realised. Anyway, I found out that somebody makes pomade. It had been suggested to me that somebody will make it to your specifications, whatever fragrance, whatever hold. So I got in touch with this guy. And the guy, this is the name of the brand, it's Ira Brew. That was his name at the time. And this guy made me a medium hold pomade. Now, the reason I haven't used this as much, I was using it for like when I was going out special occasions, because it smelled like the perfume I wear when I go out. But it got shoved to the back of my drawer and I just forgot about it. And I've been using the others, my favourite pomade, instead. Well, I will get round to using this. The only downside I would say about this, yes, he's done a good job with it and it smells exactly like the perfume. But when you start to get a bit in your hands and start to warm it up, it gets very bitty. You get like white bits in your hands, and you have to really warm it up and keep warming it together until they break down. Otherwise, this does quite a decent job of holding my hair, and I can still style my hair. My hair doesn't stick to my hands with it. So, not a bad product, apart from obviously you have to work at it a bit more and warm it up a bit more to get rid of the bits before you apply it, otherwise you get white dots in your hair. Apart from that, nice product. Recommend. Don't know if he still does it or not. I've never been in touch with him since I got in touch with him to make me this, but if he still does, it does a good job. Anyway, now I've got a cup of tea and I'm dying to drink it. It's red hot. Getting there. Anyway, some of you might be surprised by this next product. And I'll explain to you why I've put it in 3rd place. And it is the Murray's Super Light. Now, I know a lot of you in the US rave about Murray's, and obviously I'm never going to try the Superior Whole because I know for a fact it's going to be too much for me. So, when Madman came to the UK, hence why he signed me tin, when he came to the UK, he brought me a tin of this to try. Because, yes, I can get it over here, I can have it shipped, but it's a lot more expensive than it is for somebody in the US to buy it and just bring it over and then you pay them. Now, it hasn't got really much of a... The smell is to me, pointless. There's hardly much of a smell there. And it's very light. It's like practically putting Vaseline in your hair. And it is a lot easier and a lot better. I've got it in my hair now. Now, as you can see, I've still got fucking baby hairs that stick up. And it doesn't glue them down quite so much. Look. See? It doesn't glue them down. And this is where I have the problem. As far as styling the pomp, yes, it's a lot easier because it's a lot lighter, so it's a lot easier to move your hair around and to style it. But when it comes to actually sticking anything down, I can still see me here. It doesn't have that much of a hole, but as far as styling, if I mixed it with something else, like the smear or something, use the smear to glue all my baby hairs down and just use this to style. Yes, I've got a good combination. So I do use it, I just mix it with something else. It doesn't do everything I need it to do in my hair. It's not an all-in-one. But otherwise, I do like it. Good product. I have these 2 left. My Yardley London, which I have done a video about, and if you follow my Instagram or know me, I rave about this because I love the smell of it. I love what it was the first Vaseline style brilliantine pomade that I ever bought, and I love the packaging on it. And look at that. I love the style of it. It looks vintage, and I know my grandma used to use it. And my granddad used to pinch it when his grill cream had run out. So, I love the packaging of it because it looks vintage. And it is vintage. And the company dates back through 18 something. It is what they used to use back in the day. Which is why I like to use it. And I also have locks. They're Vixen Velour pomade for women. So, what the hell was that? Yes, I love them both as much, but one actually does a lot more than the other. One is, like I said, an all-in-one. It glues my hair down and I can style it. And in 2nd place, surprise, is actually this. This is very much like your Murray's Super Light. I do love the smell. I love the smell. I mean, it lingers in your hair, and I love the smell. It's a very strong lavender. And I never used to be that into lavender, but this I can cope with. I do like it. The only downside is, like I said, it's like the Murray's Superior. The Murray's Superior? No, the Murray's Super Light, sorry. And it doesn't glue my baby hairs down. This, however, does. It's not thick. It's our classic, like a medium hold. And yes, it does take a little bit of warming in your hands before you can start applying it. But it's easy enough to style my hair. It dries naturally in my hair. And it holds whatever style I put in my hair. And it glues all these stupid little fucking flyaway baby hairs down. So, big thumbs up to locks. And I'm not just saying this, I am genuinely in love with this product. I have never found one yet that does everything that I want it to do in just one pot. So whilst ever they are still producing this product, I will buy it. And if they happen to discontinue this, I will figure out what other product that they do for men that's similar style hold, similar type of hold to this, and I will end up buying that one instead, because if it acts the same way as this does, then it's a winner for me. And unless they stop producing altogether, then I'll start looking for something else. But otherwise, this is the product that does the job, and it is my number one. Obviously, everyone's opinion is different. Now, you're probably going to have a difference of opinion as to what order I should have put them in. Everybody's hair is different, everybody's taste is different, everybody's hairstyle is different. So if you don't agree with my choice from worst to best, then it's your opinion. It doesn't bother me. This is what's personally my opinion on how I style my hair and what works for me. First video of the year. I know I'm sorry that it's been a while. I've just been busy with work. I've been with work every day, unfortunately, and I've been dying to get a video up, but I've just been that knackered I just can't be arsed. So anyway, oh, and I wanted to let everybody know, anybody that voted for me in that competition to be the face of McHugh that I posted the announcement for in my last video, my last recent video. I want to thank everybody that took the time to like the picture. I did win the voting majority, the majority of the votes. The top 5 of us were all put through to the final, which then meant that the producers, the people, the bosses of the company then had to choose a winner and a runner-up out of the top 5. And unfortunately, I didn't get into either. But I did get an email back saying that there are going to be some photo shoots in the future this year, group photo shoots, which they'd like me to be a part of, and they will send me an email. So even though I didn't win, it was good fun to take part, and I was kind of shocked about the support that I got. I wasn't expecting to get anywhere near as much support as what I did, so thank you so much for that. And even though I didn't win, it's still been a good outcome, because if I get to be a part of a photo shoot, if I get an email and an invite to a photo shoot, it's a win-win. Because at the end of the day, that's what I'm going for, the experience to promote the Greece style culture and the style itself. So if I get a chance to do that, regardless of whether I win or not, it doesn't matter. It's a winner. It's a win-win situation. So thank you for everybody that voted, and I'll see you next time. Bye.